Chris Spivey has been found guilty at Chelmsford Magistrates Court on the grounds of conduct liable to cause distress. If someone can be fined and sentenced for a charge like that, none of us are safe. He's been charged with harassment against the Rigby family when he's made no attempt to contact the family or get anywhere near them. He hasn't even written them a letter. And if someone can be charged with harassment in a situation like that, none of us are safe. So we're here today to stand up for the tradition of British law. We want to see it used properly. And that's why I'm delivering this letter complaining against the miscarriage of justice by Judge John Willard at the Chelmsford Magistrates Court. We've got a vitally important British tradition of satire, from the artist William Hogarth to Private Eye, and Chris's uncouth website belongs within that vitally important tradition. And we're here to defend his right to irritate people, poke fun at the establishment. It's vitally important that he has the right to do that, and this is not, we don't want people pretending that he's committing a crime. He has not committed any crime. Chris, we understand you've had to unfairly pay £4,000 of court costs.
Not yet, but that's what
that's coming up. And we understand you were told to take down your website. You've given an ultimatum
to take it down for it be used in mitigation for sentencing.
And are they also threatening you with imprisonment? Have you heard that's a threat?
The judge, I'm not sure if he's John or Andrew, no one seems to know if he's John or Andrew Willard. He said to me that he's considering a custodial sentence when there's been 5 or 6 recent high-profile cases of harassment where they've been bombarding their victims with text messages and going to their homes and whatnot, and they're getting conditional discharges.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, Chris, this seems outrageous. The woman taking the case didn't even have to turn up in the court in Rigby, and the judge read out some story that she'd been crying. You know.
There's a lot more to it than that as well. And as you know, I was illegally arrested for the crime, but no one wanted to pursue this fact. There can be no question that I was illegally arrested. I'm charged by postal requisition, which means I've never been formally charged. The witness statements weren't signed or countersigned.
Not only were you not allowed to question the person accusing you in court, but also you'd put up a petition for the right to...
I didn't put up the petition, someone put it up for me.
Someone put it up here, yeah. The right to face your accusers in court.
Yeah.
That got 2,000 signatures, then it was suddenly taken down.
2,700, yeah.
Same time as the court case.
My tech guy wrote to the petition site asking for an explanation, and to date they still haven't got back to him. We're using now, there's another petition going on, which is at 2,300 signatures, but there's photo evidence, screenshots of it, that they're removing signatures from it. Not only that, you know, it should be going a lot quicker, but people can't find, they're not getting acknowledgement that they've signed it. You know?
Right. Well, if we come on to the touchy issue of drummer Lee Rigby, aka James Lee McClure.
I can't talk about that.
You are? Right, okay, well I will.
You can, I can't.
A question of in what way he existed. His existence is a rather mysterious thing. You have, should we say, highlighted the anomalies in this story, and we're all rather puzzled, and it seems to me this is trial by journalism. That's you getting scoffed at in the newspapers for saying that drummer Lee Rigby is a very, very doubtful story, and he doesn't seem to have died when they say he died, and nobody can find his birth certificate, and so forth.
What I will say, Nick, is what the mainstream media have published about me is absolutely diabolical, and it's just a pack of lies. People
like us get called conspiracy theorists, and we're trying to find out what happened, okay? This story was used to generate enormous anti-Muslim hate throughout Britain and justify whatever wars the empire wants to get going against Islamic countries. And people admire you for questioning this story, which is pretty obviously bogus, you know.
And no one's ever been able to debunk the evidence either.
They haven't,
all they do is attack me. They don't attack the evidence, they just attack me.
It seems to me the government is uneasy about what you're doing, and it's trying to pretend that what you're doing is a crime. But it isn't.
I've committed no crime. I've harassed nobody.
You haven't? Of course you haven't.
Nobody.
Has he harassed anybody? No. For centuries, there's been a clear distinction between honest, law-abiding citizens and criminals. We all knew what the difference was. And now the government is trying to blur this with talk about non-violent extremism and these funny new laws and misusing categories. The category used to convict Chris, reported in all the newspapers, was it was conduct liable to cause distress. No member of the Rigby family wrote to him saying they objected to his website.
Yet they knew about it in July 2013.
Normally, if you want to accuse anyone of defamation or harassment, anything like that, we all know that you have to first write and request that they stop doing it before you can take out a court case. So I made this absurd pretense that you were collecting child pornography pictures due to a record cover of, what was it?
Led Zeppelin
Road Cup. Yeah. And did they ever apologise for that?
No. Not only didn't they apologise, they'd obviously planted evidence on my computer to try and steal my grandson, because they got the social services involved on a hidden file of little boys. Well, that just disappeared, and no apology, no nothing. No. And the judge in the top refuses to let my legal team have the forensic report on the hard drives. Yeah. So it's just like, oh, well, it's gone now, it doesn't matter because you're not getting charged.
Yeah, so they haven't succeeded in taking your child away?
No.
That's a great relief.
I say, but there's clear collaboration between the police, Essex Police, who are under investigation at the moment for serious offences and serious abuse of process. There's concrete evidence that of collaboration between the social services and Essex Police conspiring to steal my grandson. To shut me up, obviously.
Yeah.